One thing we're doing in this stream that we have not done in quite a while is use the PS5 controller microphone. I'm lazy. That's all it is. I'm literally staring at my Yeti right now. I mean, I could still plug it at any point. We may do it. I don't know, man. It just depends. Um, I'm gonna read a post to you guys real quick. I was working with a painting company in Auburn. This person spelled it Aurbun, which is incredible. I've never seen that before. Arbonne in Georgia. Transferred to Georgia. She offered me room and board for a week, but I quit because I had to work 13 to 12 days. What? 13 to 12 days. So I don't know what 13 is. I guess that's like, I don't know. 13 to 12 days. And she only gave me one meal a day, plus 2 meals a day. 2 months of paid, and she has not paid me what I had worked for all those days. Worked all those days. She has not paid me for what I worked all those days. Can anyone guide me on what I should do? I'm hoping, bro, man, like 13 days. I don't think language is like his English is his first language, but shout out to my guy here. I think he works like 13 days I get paid. With that, I think that meant to say 13, 12-hour days, maybe. Which would be like it's like indentured servitude at that point. Like I mean to work that many hours is fucking evil. To work 12 hours, like 12 hours of evil in of itself. To work 13 straight 12-hour days without getting paid. At that point, I started asking the brother himself, like, well, what's happening here, dude? Like, you gotta look around for like different employment or something, brother, because he got housing in this scenario for a week. Like that was what was, as I understood the deal. So it's like you went over your house and you still didn't get paid, brother. Like I don't know. I started asking the questions. I can't imagine working 13 straight fucking 12-hour days, period, much less being paid. I may burn a place down over some shit like that, man. I forgot to set my. I gotta go back. Will it let me quit? I want to get my OPS players I just got. Can I quit? Oh my god, no. I just got out of the uncommon player pack. I got C.J. Spiller 90 overall, and I got 90 overall some Louisville cornerback. And what my title is grinding for Ryan. That PS5 mic doesn't sound too bad. I mean, it's a little bit worse than the Blue Yeti, like discernibly worse than the Blue Yeti. I don't say it's just like it's way worse. It's just I can tell it's worse, and I don't have like a good ear for like audio quality. And if I can tell it's worse, then it's worse. But yeah, I forgot to recruit my way superior player. I've said this before in my last stream. I kind of just hate the fact that objectives aren't like the objectives for the season are not like boldly placed somewhere in this game. In 2K, like you can just get to whenever you want to. Kind of annoying, but you live and you learn. Where did my nigga Herb, you know? But yeah, I'm about to just shoot the clock, bro. I'll put them players in as soon as possible, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I wish I was an ASMR artist, I believe they call themselves. I've never pronounced that word. I've watched legitimately like, I mean, bare minimum hundreds of hours of ASMR. I don't know if I've watched thousands, but I probably have. I'm more than likely to watch thousands of hours of it. That dead leg, oh, not dead leg, that like left juke is fucking disgusting, bro. Shit was grotesque. Success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Why did he get that off so late? What the hell? I meant to throw that bitch in there. He kind of just took 54 business days to get that ass up. It came at 30 hours. Speaking of music, we got Caribou dropping tonight. One of the preeminent, kind of lower key. He's a pretty much an industry vet at this point, but one of the lower key electronic producers. His joint in 2020 suddenly. That was my COVID project, man. Incredible album, man. I recommend that to anybody. It's just like, if you're not like a fan of kind of like cloudy, like it's you can dance a couple of tracks on there, but it's like it's really not like it's not like AG Cook or whatever. Like, it's not dance club music. It's like it's electronic, but it's I forget the genre. Like it's not like trance or anything like that. It's just very soothing, very relaxing. I might I got in there too late. But yeah, man, I just like chill, laid back electro music. I definitely recommend Suddenly. Home was like maybe one of my most played songs for any given year ever, dude. And I played a fuck out of a song if I like it any given year. I'll get over it going into the next year, but I'll play the fuck out of like a given song in a given cycle. That one, man, I played the fucking butt out of, dude. She's found out that she has a baby. Now she's going to down to you. Yeah, she's going home. Yeah, she's going home. It was just like, man, just perfect sample. Buddy Hook by Dan Snaith, or I think it's Snaith, yeah. The outfit kind of behind. Well, I guess the guy behind the outfit, Caribou. He has like different moniker. I've only heard Caribou stuff, but I know he's done some other stuff. It's kind of hard thing to keep up with producers, man, is that they'll do like, I mean, they're free to do really as many outfits as they want to like do, so it's like, you got like, I know, I think Madlib has Lord Quasimodo, and I think he's another one, but I know those just two. Flying Lotus, he did Captain Murphy, one of my absolute favorite rap acts that for any producer. God, man, we had more Captain Murphy stuff. It's kind of like his rapper equivalent. I'm telling you, man, it's just like a thing where like every producer has like a rapper thing. But not every single one. A lot of them do. It's just fun. Like, it's fun to like rap, but like not be taken like serious as a rapper. Kind of just chill with it, you know. I'm at 41. I'm at R1. I didn't have to like high point it, but I wanted to be safe.
Quarterbacks and receivers, they develop.
She's better off than she has ever been. Now she's all peaceful got today. Yeah, she's going home. I gotta stop singing this song while I'm straight. I'm just talking like it's just you and me right now. But yeah, to speak back to that title, man, I'm trying to get... It's ASMR video I'm watching right now. This chick has a DualShock 3. The DualShock 3, man, PS3, like, control was really dog shit in comparison to the fuck, what is it? I mean, I don't know. I think the Sony controllers, people always say, like, Xbox controllers are way better. And, you know, the only Xbox I have is the 360, so I went through the entirety of the PS2, and I had played the PS1 just at school and shit. So I didn't have a frame of reference what other controllers were like. And when I say that 360, man, that 360 is on a different fucking level than the PS3 was as a controller. The PS3 feels like actual dog shit as a controller. Like, absolutely terrible. The PS4 was definitely a jump. And I was at PS5 actually like a pretty good controller. Like, I can't really say I have any problems with it. But the PS2 and PS3, man, after you get a chance to work with a 360 controller, dude, you just don't. You have legitimately no interest in that. You're going back. It used to have mad niggas that would try to use a 360 on other, you know, consoles, but it was just like, it was the standard of that video game, really, at that point in time, controller-wise. I mean, you could get like custom Sony controllers, you know. I think you still do that. I'm not sure if you can. I think you can. But
This is a team I know that takes
Yeah,
a
I
lot
mean, at
of
that point in
pride
time,
in
it was
sure
just
at
different.
halftime in the locker room,
It
they
really is
make sure
remarkable. Like,
they need to get themselves motivated and ready to
it's
go
just
because
always
they're
going to
not
be a
easy.
generation that comes after that has no idea what things were like. But my brother, who's like, he's 14, gonna be 15 in a few months. Um, he's like not played games in a world where the three, like Microsoft was like the dog. He would have been. He wasn't even on this planet when the 360 actually released. At the end of his run, would have been about 2011, 2012. So he would have been literally unable to start playing games when he was like 2 or 3. So he would have been able to conceive what was happening, so to speak. And yeah, I mean, golly, dude. Just like it has never lived in a Microsoft dominated world video gaming was. And he may never. I mean, at this point, Microsoft is not giving a shit about like the console wars and they're definitely going to fuck the gas starts pumping out the big dog. They have Activision now too, so they're definitely like 2027 or so, 2028. They could just be fucking Sony dry for rights to those IP. But at least for another 2 or 3 years, like, yeah, I mean, Sony's just running unquestioned for fucking 14. I mean, not 14 years. I mean, they won like the end of that generation, the 36 generation. PS3 like won the last couple of years of that generation. You could say like it started before the PS4, but I mean, since 2013, they've like been the unquestioned dominatrix, like beat the rest of the game. Because and we really won't see the PS6 until probably, if I had a ballpark, probably 2027, maybe 2026, like fall 2026, but at least another 2 years. So over a decade and a half of just domination by them. Well, not over, but almost a decade and a half.
Slip through the line.
And Nintendo, I mean, you're just dead. Like Nintendo's going to do sales, right? Like, I mean, a more powerful Switch that's comparable to current platforms will put Nintendo in a very good spot for many different audiences. Because the PlayStation Portable is a piece of I mean, it's just a gimmick version of what the Switch offers. I know it's supposed to be doing another PS Vita, I think, soon here, so maybe that will be there. Effectively, their agents, Matt Ryan, Kurt Kurz just do it. But yeah, effectively, that'll probably be like their best Switch competitor you have in the market. And then you have the Steam Deck and all this stuff. So it was just really past the point where consoles have enough market share to have like a I think the Wii was number 2. The PS4, though, I mean, like, considering how many options you have, PS4 really did do some crazy numbers. Yeah, I mean, it's basically, I think, like 4 or 5. I don't know off the top of my head. It didn't get. It fell short of the PS2, as one would expect. But I mean, it's a top 5 seller, definitely. And that, and this with the mobile phones, you know, Microsoft did have a follow-up to the Xbox 360, which was just a heralded console. So I mean, it's not like, you know, they didn't have to compete against nothing. And then Nintendo had the Switch, which was obviously massive. Last few years of the DS, which was a huge console at one point, or portable at one point in time. So yeah, I definitely give them all the props and more for what they did with the PS4. PS5, unfortunately, I think we're at a point now with the games. I think there's a disconnect between not studios, but like, I don't know. I never know what to call like Sony and Microsoft and shit. I guess they are studios or publishers, I guess. There's such a gap between like them, it feels like, and just most like console owners. I think PC owners are pretty much well satiated, but you know, they really don't have to deal with not having games. It's not really the same problem, you know. Games are very voluminous and very free for the most part. Is that how you pronounce that?
And
Voluminous?
it's simply been that kind
I
of
feel like there's a
day.
volume in
They've
this,
had so
but I think
many
it's voluminous,
turnovers,
man.
and
I think that's how you
especially in the fourth
pronounce it.
quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The
So yeah, this is our
defense
last
knows you're
one on
throwing it, and
varsity,
they're pinning their
or
ears
junior
back
varsity, I
and
think
they're
it's
getting
called.
after it.
So
You saw it on that sack
he did
finish.
win. Let me test this shit back on hands real
He's
quick.
taking a deep shot
That's
late
probably
in
my
the
zone,
game.
honestly.
What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
Good pass protection isn't just offensive line, right? Running backs also have to be able to pick up the blitz. That running back did an outstanding job. That allowed his quarterback to just buy a little bit more time before making that throw.
That's caught. It's Davis. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Line getting set on
Vaughn
second down.
Dutch Club Classic by a Steel Pop.
Back to throw. It's Barnes. And they got
Another shutout. I think they're like 3 straight
on
shutouts.
that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game.
Vaughn Dutch Club Classic. Oh yeah, we got the I think the the Charlie SES remix comes out. I think it's the 11th, not the 4th. We'll see. We'll see.
We sensed a great deal.
Kind of interested in that, man. Sometimes when you got these club-based projects
These guys on the field,
like that, those remixes can really be some good stuff.
A chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a really
I think I'm very interested in how that one comes out.
offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought
Yeah,
they could
the
exploit.
black women, man,
No doubt.
incredible builds, man. I mean,
Who's out there to make plays?
They were,
Feeding them the
like-
football, offense, defense,
like
special
yo,
teams
the
all
bodies.
together.
Like I don't. The people call black women like the depiction of the mother because they have like the motherly like build, hips, breasts, body, all that stuff. I don't know, man. When you see like I don't know. They just got like there's something different about them, you know. I love black women, man. I really do. By my voice, you probably can't tell. It's like this dude, he probably fucks with white women. I personally fuck with anything, anybody. It doesn't matter, but black women, man, there's something, something about them, bro. Something about them. So this is a rare fantasy pack. I don't know what this might be my Ryan Williams right here, bro. I'm praying it is, man. If Dawson broke, I'm praying for him. Achieve 91st. See, like so achieve 91st after 3 homecoming players. That's not an objective I can find anywhere on this game. I'm pretty sure. It just says it is what it is, you know. 8 objectives, dude. But yeah, Groningen do one of these solo seasons or whatever. Appear to be the move, from what I can tell. They give you hella coins, packs. You kind of rank up quicker, I guess. Shit is immaculate, man. I didn't really get anything that broke the camel's back, so to speak. So we got Connor Wegman, I got Geno Smith and I got Lamar Jackson. I'm not starting that motherfucker over any of those two. Elite pass protector, and then Saquon Barkley. So, you know, we won't be, once we get my guy, C.J. Spiller, we won't be able to use Saquon. He'll be the backup. He'll be good enough to be I think he'll be good enough to be the backup. He should be like 1 point over Singleton, who I'm using right now. We might get up to 85 overall here after these changes. Maybe. We'll see. 290 guys being added. I'm hoping so. Nah, it wasn't enough. Okay. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, wait, yeah. Lamar's still my best quarterback. I was looking at. Oh, I was stripping. So she did split 91 overall halfback, which more or less is be pretty much the cap of where the game's at this moment. We upped the line a little bit. What we really need is that on the right side, we need a guy of this caliber. We've got a lot of like left-sided guys that were really good, but we need some guys on the other side, basically. Maybe know how to makeshift little dudes around and shit like that. As you can kind of tell, I mean, our right tackle is a left tackle, and our center is a left guard. So I haven't got a lot of those elite guys. Could also, I mean, we got a few like 83, 84, 85 type tight ends, but we usually pass them up for better players. We got definitely up the tight end spot. And once we do that, we can move one of the, probably like Daquan Wright or whoever, our best tight end at that moment, down to fullback. Definitely an avenue for us to be a 86, 87 fairly quickly. Like, I don't know how much higher we'll get until, we kind of get some really good motherfuckers out here, but I'm proud of where we're at, dude. Like, we have not done a ton of grinding. We still are in a really good spot. That's all you can ask for at the end of the day, man. Only thing about football, like this football game, this football simulator, I kind of wonder like how it would be once I get that high roll set of teams, set of guys. Because when it came to basketball, like guys have such different skill sets from one another. Like you can have a 99 overall Jokic, you can also have a 99 overall Shaq, and you can want to play with both of them. So you have reason to continue grinding and switching guys up. Steph Curry plays differently than Magic Johnson. Functionally speaking, I mean, with your 99 overall player, like different than a Tom Brady, but like, gosh. And I mean, that's quarterback, which there can be some pretty large distinction in elite guys from a fucking tight end or like a receiver. Like a 99 overall receiver is going to probably be just a game breaker, speed wise, catch wise, radius wise, athleticism. Like it's going to be hard really to find a distinction in that. So I think that's kind of just an inherent like kind of limitation that this sport has when it comes to simulation games. Let me check my set out real quick. I've had hell of these homecoming floats, but I think I'm missing one or something like that. So I'm missing the hometown wild card. Okay. How much do these cost? Oh, you can't buy them. Okay. Interesting. Damn. Okay, so you gotta just get lucky that you found one of these. I can't go back. Okay. I just haven't gotten this one yet. I don't know how you would get it, but you can't get it to auction house. I already knew. It said find this item, and I was like, oh, maybe if I click it again, I'll find the item. I didn't find the item. But we got everything else. I mean, we got multitudes of everything else. Like we got more than anything else. We don't need anything else here, dude. We really don't. I'm gonna go ahead and put in the second. It's just like you can't use it for anything else just to sell it. Falcons are grinding at the 40 overall. They got 0 timeouts. They got to spike it. Oh, they're in field goal range. Oh man, I haven't been paying attention to this draw really. Damn. I actually have this Bane. That's crazy. So I gotta get some of these guys. Yeah, these sets are gonna be hard to pull off. If you could tell me every NFL game would be like this, I'd watch the NFL. Unfortunately, the NFL is usually like 14 to 10 games, and I can't abide by that. Got changed in my nature, man. They got to delay a game flag? Oh. Oh, they're about to push this shit, aren't they? They're about to push a shot of this kick, bro. I can feel it in my balls, man. What's the difficulty on this? It's just it makes me a one-off game. I thought it was gonna be a whole season. That's why I never did these. If it's a one-off game, I'll be straight. Well, let me see what the difficulty is looking like, because I didn't get to see a difficulty. It might be pretty hard. We'll see. Okay, so I can't see the difficulty. I'm gonna assume it was like
Missouri
bare
ready to
minimum,
kick
like
off the game
varsity,
underway.
if not All-American.
On
There's
the
no
run
way it's like
from
just bullshit
inside zone
difficulty.
5. Nice job by the kicker.
Although it is like one of those that you do it one off, you get a reward, so it may just be like a kind of a daily type thing.
So
But
Oklahoma State's offense
let's see,
will
man. Let's
take the
see.
first swing of the game. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often. And he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability.
Yeah, this running back is insane. that speed is insane. That is like not that's unreal.
That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield.
Wow,
The give to the back.
I could just feel it like it's gonna be some fuckery afoot.
And excellent vision to find running room there. And make
Damn,
a
that's
really
crazy.
good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
Give me more points for Bijan Robinson and Mike Evans, man. I'll take it.
He's going to pass. Trying to get
I had but I couldn't.
Just
This definitely is harder than
incomplete. Let's see if they go
anything
back to
harder
the air
than
on second
in
down.
varsity. I think I can't say for a fact.
It's a draw.
Yeah, 'cause I'm just
Try somewhere else because there is
tackle-wise, I'm not
nothing in the
breaking.
middle of this defense. A third and long coming up here. Looking to throw, it's Bradley. It's complete to the left. Across the 25, he's got
That speed, man.
ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Time winding down in the quarter.
Who are we giving to? Barkley? I guess Saquon Barkley.
Moving the running back.
I think there might be a-
forcing the defense to adjust.
I never know, dude. I never know if it's a running back or if it's
And they jump on
you know,
top. You want to talk
the
about
receiver,
a
man.
great
I
way
never
to
know.
Start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point
All right,
is
let's see
good.
what this not overall cornerback looks like, man. I'm expecting him to just
Only 6 plays.
put his guy in balls and chains. Pause, man. Lock that dude down.
Team takes the field
Don't
to
let him
put this one
move.
away.
Scared to breathe. He's scared to look, man. He's shook, dude. Don't let him go anywhere, man.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field
I forgot about this stupid ass Marco Polo movie, man. I saw this ad at some point. You know, these movies you should watch and all that, right? It's like probably earlier this year I saw the. Golly, dude, that movie. It's just a horror premises sometimes. Yeah, because you've done everything in horror that like kind of is from a place of myth or whatever. Like all of the demons and all the religious stuff. Like they've done all that stuff 1,000 times over. So you got to get creative with the premise behind the horror movie. But like Marco Polo, man, that is some kind of shit, man. I don't watch horror movies. I refuse. You know, I'm a pussy. Some people will lie to you like, no, I don't do it because I don't find it entertaining. You know, this shit is jump scare. I'm a pussy, dude. You can have the best horror movie of all time in terms of structure, plot, thrill, all that. I don't give a damn. I'm a pussy, dude. I'm not watching that shit.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in.
You know, my heart is both strong, but it's like I'm weak, so I don't want to put any bad situation either. I'm mentally weak, but I'm not doing it. I'm good, bro.
Good job.
The offensive line's pretty solid. Definitely harder than junior varsity. Yeah, Romello Highwood already had like 7 sacks on junior varsity.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
The problem is that the defensive backfield is going fucking crazy. Man. They got nobody open every play. The only completion they got was me. I was a user and I wasn't really paying attention very well. God, that was smooth. I had nowhere to go, but I was smooth as fuck. I'm really like not good with juking, so whenever I get a good one, I gotta pat myself on the butt, you know. Slot inside or outside. I think it's slot inside. I might have had 0 for a touchdown. I just didn't even look his way. Slot had a step, and I was like, let's see this in there. I feel good about square. I shouldn't have. So yeah, I mean the check there basically 14. You got to see if he goes to the slot guy. He didn't, so I went with square, which is the wrong move. Square's open for a touchdown in that situation if you can get him open typically, but he wasn't open, so that wasn't a touchdown. Yeah, there's like no, you can't like force an injury in this mode. It's gonna knock somebody's ass out, you know. It feels good. I was about to say, you better get this shit. I'm gonna get that touchdown back. I ran to my own dude there. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I ran to my own guy. One thing I've been trying to do is make sure I look at the defense when I throw and not look at my players.
Secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turn.
Which, I mean, that might sound like mad basic to anybody who like knows football. And it should be. I literally just had like an epiphany one day. I was like, you know, what if I like looked at the coverage to see what they're doing? And maybe it'll cut down some of these stupid ass picks I throw, which you wouldn't have noticed any kind of reduction based on that previous play, but the previous play. You really have like just look at the defense, see what they're doing, who they're going with, versus trying to see my own man. It's like, yeah, my guy looks open, but it's because like nobody. Number 12, yo, he just turned that 3-yard play into a touchdown. Yeah. Talking about this Falcons game, is that a walk-off touchdown? Because if you score a touchdown, it's over right in the NFL. That's a game. It's still like that. That system is so fucking stupid. I don't understand how people fuck with that system whatsoever. It's the dumbest shit to me that it's just like. Now I'm glad they like effectively eliminated the tie, or I think because you can't tie anymore, I believe. But that's so damn stupid, man. Black Air Force IG. So he has a new song. Wait, Kendrick Lamar have a new song? No, Black Air Force. So that's the one that already came out, the party joint. I was looking at KTT. I was like, yo. I just saw a new song. I was like, yo, yeah, okay. No, okay. Yeah, word. Wait, hold on, whoa. Okay, so speaking of KTT, here's a title I just saw. Atla, which Avatar The Last Airbender, getting a AAA original story RPG with Saber Interactive from Paramount Game Studios. That could be fire, dude.
They're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines, be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run, maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game. And a lot of
that's crazy that Drake's only 5 years younger than Wayne. If you look at the two niggas, I think you would have probably thought like he a heart of hearts. Like Drake was like mad young in comparison.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they'll bring him to the ground.
Yeah, NFL or overtime rules. I fucking hate them, dude.
One more snap coming.
The game could just end if somebody gets a touchdown on the first play, which is effectively what the Falcons just did. That's
Third and long, and he'll try to throw.
meaningless.
Pressure coming.
I get based OT basically just started.
Find a receiver and
That's it.
down
It just goes. It's just a game.
A sack to punctuate this first half.
I mean, NCAA OT rules aren't as good as what they used to be because they literally just fucking sat there and just neutered it for no apparent reason, man.
And the Cowboys will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
That was an incredible game, though, as far as the NFL goes, man.
Found good hustle by the
I will say
coverage.
that.
They stop him at the 21. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions.
I want a core game, dude. I know core doesn't like make movement happen like that. Like people just typically not support core in the same way supported by its avatar, which is typically what happens. I mean, the sequel really does. But yeah, I want to see core as core, dude. There's so much meat on the bone for core. Avatar's done every possible way. Like I know he says original story or whatever, but like I'm gonna read the article. So there's still other developments. Details are a little thin at this moment. It comes called the biggest deal in the franchise history. It will be made for both PC and consoles. This universe is being developed in close collaboration with Avatar Studios for announcement. So it'll take place in the world of only never before seen Avatar and takes place thousands of years in the past. Thanks to Paramount Saber, special expect to be immersed in a vibrant world. That's also elements to get dynamic combat alongside companions, and it's just challenges and decisions that come from the deepest balance in the world. It adds a story arc and feature elements both new and familiar to experience the franchise. Which I mean sounds amazing, right? Like I mean, to me it's kind of like RPG Dragon Ball or custom character Naruto, you know, and I think the reception of those two concepts, the execution of those two concepts were received differently. The universe was very beloved. Shinobi Strikers. But you gotta keep one thing in mind. Shinobi Strikers are the only Naruto console game. Both Storm 4, if I remember correctly. You have not Generations, Connections, which is basically Storm 4 upscale, with less features than Storm 4. But, like, you have, effectively, an entire decade. Strikers as a Naruto product, video game wise. So I mean, those concepts alone probably did a lot of heavy lifting for the series, you know. And with Xenoverse, I mean, people, I can't tell you how much of my life is people asking for RPG Dragon Ball, which, you know, I mean, I think you really got what they wanted in Kakarot more than anything. But you know, I mean, it was an RPG game. Yeah, they upgrade system, you know. Very fleshed out when I was there. All options, I mean, literally 8 years, I believe, of primarily free content, I believe, you could use to kind of get your character looking decent. I may not be like primarily free. There's a lot of free content. I mean, yeah, they did their freaking thing, I would say. But the Xenoverse
might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Fires to the middle. It's caught. And more yards after contact. Oh, look out.
Badger, bro, you gotta get your speed up, dude.
And the catch and run into the end zone.
The Avatar game can be one of the greatest games in the market. It certainly can be. the base
In the fourth quarter, they are still
base
trailing,
property.
they are still scoring.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take.
I'm arguing about the NFL OT rules. It's the dumbest shit. It sickens me, man. And I'm a college guy. Like, I don't give a fuck about the NFL. To be honest with you, if it wasn't for fantasy, I would not watch the NFL. Let me just put you that way. I know some people are like, oh my God. I don't know what to tell you, bro. It is what it is, man. I don't give a rat's freaking ass about the NFL outside of fantasy. I'll, of course, tap in NFL. I mean, what are you going to do? You're not going to tap into NFL. If it's something that's a countrywide event, I usually tap in for it. Like, usually. If it's like J.D. Vance or Tim Walsh, I'm not tapping in for that. I'm staying my ass at home for that. But for the most part, I try to be aware of my people. I try to be in tune with my greater American, so to speak. But yeah, I mean, some fucking normal ass. I'm not gonna lie to you, I stopped paying attention to this game. I'm trying to fucking test this. Oh, see what she was doing. See if her life's going well.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
I wish you could super stand these games sometimes. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know I should have probably played Kill Clock on. I wasn't paying attention really. I should have done that though. Don't try to do about it. I give it about an hour and 15, an hour and a half. If nobody taps into the stream by that point, I'm getting the hell out of here. It's kind of like, like school. Managed to get the fuck out. It's kind of how I feel here. I like streaming, I legitimately do, but I'm not going to stream with nobody. It's not my modus operandi.
He's looking to throw it. Feeling some heat.
I honestly just assume like at this point, like they have the same audience for college football as it was. And I was really like streaming heavy on this game, probably about a month or two ago. Imagine that audience is. As I understand, Madden itself is not done well, so it's probably fragmented more than just people going straight to Madden. I think what's happened is you probably got more people that are willing to watch streams, doing Madden and stuff like that, and more streamers doing Madden. But there's still a hell of people playing college football, especially like a lot of people paid the $100, pre-order, ultimate pre-order thing. So some people probably don't want to, just have that go to waste. I highly doubt people are doing the same thing for Madden, the same proportion of level, I don't think people like Madden. They can kind of play because it was the football game for so long, and some people really didn't like kind of the way this game tries to stay faithful to at least the general pacing of college football. Like, yeah, it's not supposed to be like a defensive slugfest. It's just not like what this game should be. Yeah, it wouldn't be faithful to a modern game of college football if it was like these shitty ass NFL games and fucking 14-3.
On second down, wants to throw it. Trying to make magic with his feet.
What I tried to do there, I tried to do the little left juke and break his ankles, but that did not happen. It's a girl I got on IG that basically her whole gimmick is basically being like, and I'm not calling her a whore, but like her gimmick is to like basically have the presentation of a whore. And she has like the most interesting perspective on shit. Like I'm not like again, I'm not saying that to be like derogatory towards a girl, like not at all. Reach the playoffs. So I need 2 wins to make the playoffs. Is that what they're telling me? Let me finish this stuff. I gotta get the championship here, and then I'll go play that out. So this is single death elimination, or single elimination. You know, sudden death. So if I lose here, I'm fucked. So I gotta be somewhat serious here. Well, I guess 75 overall talent. I probably won't. I don't need to think about it too much here. They got a Halloween on it. I'm telling myself I'm gonna dress out for Halloween. I'll be Bret Hart. I either not dressed out, I'm gonna be Bret Hart. That's the only 2 options.
Inside the 10. Man, he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Oklahoma State's offense.
It's funny, this is not an ESPN score bug, but it's basically the ESPN score bug. I don't know why could like have gotten the ESPN score bug.
And think about it, Chris. These 2 teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
Takes the handoff. It's Jordan. He's found some room at the 45.
But let me go ahead and put on a youth clock after this one.
Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
These boys, 91 overall running back against 75 overall defenders, give or take. Probably not gonna go too good for him. Got 90 speed. I think he's pretty decent.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Here's the kickoff team now.
I'm talking about Bill Burr riff and shit, just kind of filling the time, but I gotta start stretching, man. I got a fuck chest, cartilage or whatever. Like my chest, like always feel like it's like fucking straining and like you know, like basically always having like chest pain, which you know, is very scary. Very scary prospect to say that.
He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he
Trying to work that anxiety that derives from constantly going to it. It's rough.
Movement in the backfield. Hooks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage.
I'm running off safety. These niggas hate me. I cannot believe tonight, but let me tell you how fucking surprised I was. I was about to get fired at work earlier today, and I was getting off. You know, I kind of realized or found out after talking to my boss I wasn't gonna get fired. They just fired somebody else. That got lucky. So once I got back to my desk, you know, I went to go back to just bullshit and all that, you know, just have my little phone screen time to keep myself from going fucking crazy. And I was playing Twitter, the game of Twitter, where you either get very demoralizing, depressing news about some current world event, Elon's fuck ass ruining some other feature you used to love on Twitter, or you get pretty good comedy. And thankfully I got lucky and I got pretty good comedy. So I see Andre from Victorious, and it's like this tweet saying that this dude, all his videos with Saw Baby with the funniest shit Tonight by Saw Baby, kind of, you know, in the background. I was like, I love Tonight by Saw Baby. It's my favorite Saw Baby joint, other than that dude tiptoe and still was fast and defender. That's fucking ridiculous. I got finish sick of IG.
I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the
That's just the IG message real quick. It's my top 3. The thing about it, man, like, if you asked me at the time I was a kid and the album first came out, it's about 2016. Maybe 2018 actually. 2018 I think is more accurate. I would have said probably Anime World, just because I really like the kind of like really fun production on that. Some of the anime ad libs
Kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0.
that were samples from some anime. I don't know what anime it was, but some anime. That was an anime, dude. The references were, I mean, they were very like, even at the time, probably the most like totally veiled, easily approachable anime reference you could probably pull.
That's good coverage there.
Period. Like anybody could pull.
And one final before the end of the
But you know, it's a fun song, and you know, it's kind of like suck a nigga dick for something. Was a really great time,
on the left side.
and you know, I wanted less about that album because it was a good album. It just wasn't like it wasn't that, you know. It wasn't that.
Offense getting set for a
It's kind of hard to come.
second down.
It's always hard to have like a crazy debut album. Like it's always tough. No matter what you look to do, and you got to drop something way different, something that's like a marginal improvement. It doesn't matter. Like it's just gonna be tough to really capture that same magic. Sucking Nigga Dick had or not Sucking Nigga Dick, but the song Sucking Nigga Dick was just like as good a debut single as you could ask for. And you have Marsupial Superstar, which is also a fantastic, really great joint. There's a couple more songs I can't think on top of my head, but those two are like the ones I'll think back to.
Will line up to play. Looking to kick it away for the second time.
But tonight definitely,
It's Jordan.
as time has progressed, has been the one
He's gonna find
that I cherish from that project.
flipping the field.
Tonight really just some magnificent, fun times with that one.
Back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play.
I'm riding off safety.
Here.
These niggas, hey, man.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown. Okay.
Golly, man. And the edits, that's the actual video, man. The edits, the first one I watched
Big ask of the defense.
was like, it was like a Hammer Time thing. So basically, like, I think the premise of the girl, Liz Giles' character in that, I think is Jade.
And the extra point.
Jade is like standing by Andre and when he's trying to spit game with this, you know, this light skin piece, and she's like Hammer Time. And you know, if you watch the original show, it's been obviously multiple, really basically multiple decades I've watched Victorious, but as I understand, there was a bet that Jade and Andre did, and when he lost, I think the stipulations that he had to do kind of whatever she said. Oh, you know, as a dare, not a dare, but like he had to do whatever action that she said at the point in time. It might have just been Hammer Time. I think it might have been other stuff, but that's the kind of background. And then the edit, I mean, like it's one of those where like I think the trend gets exponentially like less funny like the more videos you see out of it. It's just really limited in terms of what you can do, but it like plays the clip of him dancing or whatever, like super sped up, and then like the fourth time it just slows down. It's like funny as shit. This caption also makes it work, and that like it's like, you know, I don't know, man. It's fucking amazing, dude. It really is. Like, I don't like really look at TikTok like that. Occasionally I'll see it. I'm gonna get my TikTok friends from other platforms like Twitter. That's one of like my favorite, absolute favorite TikTok trends, man.
In this position. The pass rush, and he'll loft this one deep to the left side. He's got it at the 15. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid game though in the completion.
Definitely one of my favorite like non-freaky as fuck trends, because TikTok, we consider the 18 plus TikTok, you know, gimmicks and posters and all that, man. You got some chicks that make their and when I say 18 plus, I mean like NSFWs, like the OnlyFans chicks. They have the lifeline of that platform at one point in time. Dude. It was OD. There was a point in time where TikTok definitely was not protecting the children on the platform from a very deleterious, mentally straining content. I'm right off safety. These niggas, hey, I know I'm not saying there's like a word I'm missing before niggas. I think it's these bitch niggas hate me. I think is what the word is. I know the cadence of the hook to a certain degree to where like, I was like, this isn't correct. You know? This bitch niggas hate me.
Good job by the coverage team.
It's a sig night. But yeah, man, that's like to me like that song's like basically the end of like SoundCloud era, like basically that sound, the era, these thug clones, these SoundCloud dudes that are making like very dirty like trap, very soft, very bubblegum trap is a very mid 2010s sound that like I don't think it really exists at this point anymore. Like I think people try to like double down on like the aggression of trap at this point. Is, you know, when they're making these beats. But yeah, man, bubblegum trap. You couldn't get past that shit at all for quite a while. It's funny when you're in the moment, like you just think like this sound's gonna go on forever. But trap is still like the dominant genre sales-wise, I think, in rap. I don't know, man. These things have been flopping so much this year and really last year too. It may not be like the. I think the volume of it probably leads you to think that trap is still doing crazy numbers, but it's not really doing that well, man.
They're going to run the option.
I don't know how to age like rap. What's trap being the genre of rap, and rap being the genre that's really consumers and people who back this shit, labels and stuff. I would think like there's enough material from their side playing that rap is not what it was in terms of being, you know, hoarded out for views and likes and streams.
Not changing at all.
Be faking for likes and digital hugs, you know.
I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
You'll put two that still in a pump returner and starting tailback is crazy, dude. This man's getting work on. The Jarquez Hunter setup, yeah. It wouldn't even matter for me to put a huge clock up on. Like, what does it matter? Like I'm gonna a 1 second touchdown, like I can't do anything with it, man. I got the intention to just like start run the ball.
If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Just keep them honest, you know. Just keep them honest.
The hands team does its job perfectly.
They might get a touchdown here. They might.
The offense trots back out on the field again.
If they do, they earned it. How about that?
It's an option look. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Oh, the ball comes.
All right, maybe they did earn it. Good grief.
How about this defense?
I love hitting my players. That was cool.
They do, and they're able to pounce on it.
All right, yeah, we gotta run this clock out, man. We gotta get the hell out of here.
How aggressive will it be?
Oh, never mind.
He's found some room at the 45.
Yo, he's not catching up to this dude, right?
Here it's a sprint.
I mean,
Touchdown.
I was gonna see that he could just run straight. Well, he's running diagonal is a problem, but I was gonna see if he could run diagonal and beat that dude to the spot, but no, I want to get a touchdown. What can I say? 3 rushing attempts for 182 yards. Seems pretty decent.
In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they're struggling.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts from inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now. Set up at the 24.
And I don't think just play blitz every time. It'll probably be all right, you know.
They'll try the option play here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Second down after that previous play.
I'm not projected to potentially lose my fantasy matchup. That's cool. Brian Robinson's man just a complete and utter disappointment so far this season. Just a total embarrassment to his clan and fantasy. I'm not talking about that man personally. I don't want to do that. Take fantasy OD and boring. Like, I don't really give a shit if a guy sells or not. Maybe if I put money on it, I would, but I don't care enough about fantasy to put money on this shit. So.
Great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
I think the people who like sit there and like DM players and like this might be that dude who was doing the 90 overall guy because he's moving crazy. I think he might be the other quarterback though. Yeah, he's the other one, so he's 87. But yeah, he was moving like look at that speed, man. You saw that speed. Pretty good speed, I would say. I wish I had a rage quit mechanic built in for CPUs. This is fucking pathetic, dude. Down 49-0 in what was supposed to be a national championship game. This is freaking sad, dude. I don't mean sad boys worldwide. I don't mean that at all. Dude.
And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play.
That's right, straight enough. All right, we're going for an hour. I'm gonna end up this game right here. Then we're gonna end up this stream too. You know.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front,
I'm going for an hour. Ain't nobody watching the stream. What am I doing?
The way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying
It's a game.
big lead in the national title.
I thought we were done, bro. I saw the screen change. I was like, "Yo, please, thank you, man."
Second down and long from the 9-yard line.
My reprieve is here.
Quarterback drops back, probing the
Not
second
quite, but we're almost done. So,
There was a lot of contact.
what did Caroline Polachek say?
Third down.
I don't know, but I believe.
This offense has really struggled today, Chris.
Caroline Polachek, man, that's
They have dug themselves
it's a fucking artist, dude.
They're not going to have any chance of coming
She's a
back.
man's man.
One thing about this is you wonder where you go from.
Good God, bro.
Intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Now, look at the
I probably fucked that. They should have fixed this, but
the offense up in good shape.
it is what it be.
Great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because
Yeah, these niggas are getting murdered, dude. This is
they
fucking
really forced this offense
insanity.
to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have.
Or imagine you went to support your kid or something like that. That nigga's down 56-0 in a national championship game, bro. Basically a TCU UGA situation. I just want people to understand, man.
And the Cowboys
It's like to lose 66-7, I believe that's what the score was, that game. It's fucking insane. Like, that doesn't happen ever in any championship game. Like, the 42-14 Alabama Notre Dame, that's supposed to be like the beacon of non-competitive ass-kicking games. And they, like, beat them niggas by like 20 more than Alabama did, man.
touchdown Cowboys.
I mean, just a complete fucking massacre. I didn't watch it because I'm not gonna watch a Georgia championship game like that anyway. I think I actually watched like the first 3 drives, and then I was done. I think that's what I did. 'Cause I could tell I felt like in the first 3 drives it was gonna go. I think TCU scored a touchdown the first drive, and then drove down to damn near field goal range the second one, if I remember correctly. And that was it. That was basically all she wrote.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
I don't even know what just happened. I got scored again, but I wasn't looking. I'm telling you, I mean, I've not been looking for a grip, dude. I have not been looking for a good minute, bro.
This one has been a beatdown.
Straight autopilot. You can't be mad at me, dude.
Big guys up
Can't be.
lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw. It's James. He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Sack sets
Oh, we're not done yet? Okay, my bad. That's my bad, yo.
Of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Launching downfield.
Oh, you hate to see that.
10 seconds remaining now.
Almost, man. He almost got it.
This matchup
Gave me that sub.
and his receivers going up against
3 of 10 for 2 picks, man. Damn near more picks than fucking completions, man. 30% completion rate for 15 minutes. That's like almost like impossible. Like that's unreal amount of being bad. They can't even like fucking go for it. You know? I mean, why would they? But like only on the 2-yard line, man. If they went for it and didn't get it, it's GG. I mean, as if it's not already GG. 14, 14, 14, 14. I wanted to score that punt return. I'm kind of glad I didn't look at that.
I thought this game would be a lot closer.
179 rushing yards, 4 worst attempts, 3 touchdowns.
Coming out with a good game plan.
That is like unfathomable. Unfathomable. That shouldn't be possible. Like even against a JV team.
Another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
286 yards total offense, so we didn't go crazy. I mean, we kind of did because if you look at the passes, I mean, 3 attempts, 3 completions, 2 touchdowns, 31.3 yards per pass. I mean, it's not like I mean, pretty decent on the throwing it too, but just kind of didn't have to very much in there. Lamar Smooth, 583 rating. 100% completion. Managed the ball game very well. And he also got a touchdown running the ball. Saquon got a touchdown, and then CJ Spiller got very many touchdowns. Yeah, we beat the fuck out of these dudes, man. They just broke them over our fucking kneecaps, man. I feel bad for them, honestly. After ass kicking like that, you gotta like really just look at yourself and think, like, should we like disband as a football program? If Auburn lost it like that in real life, I'd stop like supporting Auburn. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. It'd be the last time I watched Auburn football, man. Gave me a bunch of nothing. That's cool. Literally can't use anything they gave me. That's amazing. Alright, that's gonna be it for the stream. Nobody stopped by, so we will get the fuck out of here, bro.